Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And this is JJ, and in this channel I would like to focus on psychology to help you know more about yourself and others, especially in your relationships. So let's go to today's topic. Like I said, that a mother's love should be unconditional, and if you lack this kind of unconditional mother's love, you would like to feel very insecure and anxious in your relationships. So let's go specifically to this. So how does this lack of mother's love influence your sense of security and other aspects of yourself? But I want to clarify this in this video. Okay, first, I will be distinguishing between males and females. However, I know that there are various of different gender identities today. So, like uh, like somebody who is biologically male would like to identify as female psychologically. Therefore, regardless of the situation, just feel free to identify whatever kind of identity you prefer, and you know that my distinction is just based on the traditional gender definitions, and it's in no way intended to be offensive. So that's it. Let's go to today's topic. The first part I want to talk about is self-worth and self-worth and self-value, which is how they see themselves. The girl who lacks this kind of mother's love would like to have low self-esteem. Yeah. They struggled a lot with low self-esteem because they never received that kind of unconditional love from their mother, so they think that love should be earned. Therefore, they always try to be perfect, but by pleasing others to earn that outside love, to earn other people's approval. But for the boys, even though the boys also lack that kind of high self-worth and self-value, they wouldn't seek external validation very much, but they would like to hide their insecurity through a very tough and independent persona. He would like to behave like he doesn't care about other people's love, but inside the man, they are very insecure. That's the first part. So let's go to another part. Like I said, if they lack that kind of self-worth and self-value, how they handle other people's rejection? The girl, they would like to take other people's rejection personally. They take every no from the outside personally, because the girls would like to feel she is not good enough. That's the reason why people reject them. They will try even harder to please others and feel worse. But for the man, when a man faced that kind of rejection, he would like to react as if he doesn't care, and sometimes he would like to push others away first before they can reject him. They push others first, so he thinks that therefore other people won't have the chance to reject him. So let's go to another point, which is emotional expression. If a girl feels insecure inside, they would like to be emotionally expressive, like being overshare, over apologize, or constantly seek external reassurance to feel that lack of love inside. But the boy will do the opposite. Instead of being emotionally expressive, they are very emotionally closed off. They avoid the deep emotional connections, deep conversations, and they struggle to avoid the male struggle a lot to identify his own feelings and his own emotions. Like, he knows there's something wrong with his feeling, but he cannot tell the specific reason why. Like, I just know I'm not feeling good, but I don't know what happened. Like, they cannot identify the difference between anxiety and fear. They just don't know, oh, I'm not feeling good, but what's the specific reason? I don't know. Like that. So let's go to the personal relationship. If a person lacks the unconditional love for their mother, in the relationship with other women, the girl will feel disconnected with other female. They would either competing with other females or struggled a lot to build true female friendships. You can say that you will know that if you are that type of girl, you know that you struggled a lot to build really truly healthy female friendships. But if you are a man, you have trust issues with other women. You feel like you cannot trust other men. It may be your female teacher or some neighborhood or anybody, just and as long as she is a woman. If your mom never give you that kind of security, you struggled a lot to feel secure, to trust other women if you're a man. So it not only influence your relationship with other women, but specifically it influenced a lot with the relationship with your partner. So let's go to the romantic part. You know, a girl who lacks this kind of mother's unconditional love usually would like to develop to an anxious attachment style, which is seeking their partner's validation and being anxious sometimes and being clingy and codependent. But for the men, they would like to have that avoidant attachment style, which is keeping distance with their partner and struggle a lot with emotional vulnerability and feel hard to truly build that emotional intimacy, something like that, So, last point I want to say, they are all would like to behave like very independent in the society, but the girl, they may pretend to be very independent, but actually craves that love and emotional security, and struggles a lot to build healthy boundaries with others. But for the male become hyper independent, and he believes that he can do anything on his own, and he doesn't need anybody's help. And he would like to do anything on his own. And he believed that relying on others, especially emotionally, is a huge sign of weakness. Which sometimes can be a good thing, in society. If you are independent, it very means that you may have a better chance to gain financial success. But it also makes you very anxious sometimes. I know. So the takeaway is this: for both girls and women who lack this kind of unconditional mother's love struggles a lot, but their coping mechanisms are very different. The girl would like to externalize that kind of pain by seeking validation outside, by being super expressive, by seeking that emotional connection with others to heal that kind of pain. But the male would like to internalize that kind of pain by being by shutting down and withdrawing and becoming emotionally distant to avoid that kind of painful feelings that their mom's neglection gives them. You know what I mean? So last I would share a table that which kind of summarize this video, and you can have a look about it yourself to know more about yourself. And so you can pause this video to see this table. Finally, I want to say that, as adults, we always ignore the fact that the relationship that we have with our mother and our father influence a lot of the relationships that we have with ourselves and with others. So sometimes some issue happens, but we know there's something wrong with, but there's some problems, but we have a hard time to identify the reason. So in this video, in this channel, I would like to help you to know more about where the problem is, but I don't want to force you to heal yourself, to be perfect. No, there's no need to do so. Sometimes we don't need to heal ourselves. All we need to do is to identify this, to recognize this pattern, to know where is the problem, and accept ourselves. Maybe we still need some time and courage to be better, because maybe we all are in different journeys, so you know what I mean. But the key is then accept yourself and know more about yourself and have a happy life. So that's today's video. I see you next time. Bye bye.